If I could teach high school students one thing about money or finances, it would be to pay yourself first. Now let's say you just got a job making $8.50 an hour. A little bit higher than minimum wage, but still realistic for a high school student. Let's say you work 20 hours a week. That's $170 in a week, $680 in a month, and $8,160 in a year. That sounds like a lot of money, doesn't it? Well, for high school students it is. But what are you going to spend it on? Sure, you could go out and buy a brand new laptop or an iPad, maybe even invest in a car. But there's one thing you should do before you even think about that, and I've already mentioned it. Pay yourself first. Now that may not make sense to you, so let me explain it. Now you've got this job making $170 a week. What are you going to do with it? The average teen will probably go spend it on clothes, go to the movies, or get some food. But the smart teen will take the first 10 to 20% of that check and deposit it into the bank immediately. That means $17 to $34 will be saved every single week. In a year, you'll have deposited $816 to $1,632 into your bank account. Set a goal with yourself only to access this money in case of emergencies. That way you're not tempted to spend it. This means you'll already have money saving up for college or something else important in your future. And if you've got it in the bank, you'll be making interest on it, which means you'll have even more money when you access it than you originally earned. Here's another way of looking at it. We're going to use these M&Ms as a visual aid. Let's say your mom gives you 5 M&Ms a minute for 20 minutes. Now of course you're going to want to eat all of them right away. But what if instead you saved one of those 5? That means you're saving 20% of your M&Ms every minute. Now it may not sound like a lot at first, but if you think about it, as time goes on, you'll have more and more M&Ms for later. That way, after you've eaten all your M&Ms you aren't saving, you'll still have more later to enjoy. In other words, later when you really want some M&Ms, you'll have some to munch on. So as you can see, paying yourself first is probably the smartest thing you can do with your money as a high school student, and even as an adult. So go on out there and start saving. And don't forget, with money, the more you learn, the more you earn.